of New York recently signed legislation requiring New York State private insurance companies to cover something called cold capping or scalp cooling to try to prevent hair loss in people undergoing systemic chemotherapy treatment for cancer. Cold capping is kind of neat. Essentially, patients undergoing chemotherapy wear a cap that cools the scalp before, during, and after chemotherapy to kind of clamp down the blood vessels in the scalp, effectively reducing the amount of chemotherapy that reaches the scalp. In doing so, it prevents the hair follicles from being exposed to chemotherapy and protects them to some degree from damage. It can be uncomfortable and very expensive, so it's a personal choice in some ways, but in some ways it unfortunately becomes a financial one during a time when no one should really have to choose between their finances and, as eloquently put by Assembly member Linda Rosenthal, their dignity and essence. I so appreciated how Assemblymember Rosenthal spoke about this legislation and her recognition of the impact of hair loss in this population.